The opposing force for Ranger School makes sure that Ranger students engaged in mountain phase get an almost real combat experience. But these are still Army soldiers, and they need training of their own. And recently, that's just what they got.
Taking our Op 4 platoon, making sure they're up on all their tasks and drills, so when they do go back to another unit, they can just roll right back in, go right back into combat, and not basically be a step back besides their peers.
Some of the most crucial skills a soldier can know are basic life-saving techniques like patient assessments. Examining your battle buddy simply to see what's wrong may seem like first-day stuff, but if they aren't practicing, they may make a deadly mistake.
Hold right here, right hand, be holding the needle, slide the needle into there. But before you push the fluid, you need to aspirate. You know what aspirate is?
This particular lane, we're just checking their medical proficiencies. They're taught once a year some simple life-saving techniques that we teach them. That way that if a medic is not exactly near them, they can basically look through the casualty, find out what's wrong, so when a medic does come up, they can treat and not have to wait and do it themselves. And also, it's just a way to help the medic out, just save lives a little quicker.
In addition to medical training, the Op 4 soldiers receive practical training like simply learning how to tie knots and how to get their squads from A to B.
Today we are training, we're doing a one rope bridge. You have to get a whole squad across. You need teamwork, a knowledge of knots, strength, and endurance, which comes in handy in a lot of applications within the military.
The 4-day Op 4 training exercise included everything from medical techniques.
All right, now press hard. Pop the tourniquet.
To maneuvering squads. Even though their job year-round is to be an opposing force, getting their own training is still challenging.
You have a bunch of guys that haven't had the opportunity to really apply these skills. It's physical. It looks like a short lane and you can underestimate it, but when you get out there and you have all that weight and all your equipment on and you're maneuvering your guys, it can be a smoker.
While this training is required to keep these soldiers up to Army standards, it also helps them in their day-to-day job.
We want the students that are going through to look back and basically be like, man, that Op 4 really messed us up. In combat, the enemy, that's what they're trying to do, so that's what we're going to try to oppose on the Ranger students. So that's what we're going for.
The soldiers who train Ranger students during the Dahlonega Mountain phase can be at this assignment for years. So this yearly combat training is absolutely critical for these soldiers to maintain their soldier skills and continue their Army careers, even after they leave the 5th Ranger Training Battalion, Op 4.
Contact! Contact! Hey, get in line, get in line!